Okay, this is Red Brick Records, Red Brick Recordings. I'm going to open up Nuendo. Nuendo and Cubase are pretty much the same. I'm going to go through putting a beat on the grid and creating a new project. So first, creating a new project. When creating a new project, you open File, New Project. We'll do an empty project, yes. We select the directory, which is basically a spot on the hard drive. Audio, that's my client's audio. Create a new folder, we're going to call it beat to grid training. And okay, there's a folder. Now within that folder I'm going to create again. This will just be song 1. Song 1. Okay, so I made another folder. I don't know if that's showing up. It's not showing up. Okay. Let's put this a little closer there. Alright. Okay, now, so select the directory here. Song 1. Okay. We're going to save as Song 1. I'm going to go into project, hit add track. Because it's a beat, I'm going to put a stereo track in there. Yes, bam. Okay, okay. Before I do this, here, you pull up the folder so I can see it. And I'll just pull out the same beats. So in order to import a beat from the computer, we use the square tool, which I think is also called the marquee tool. I'll put it in the beginning. So you take this square tool, you select. The reason why I select is so when I import a beat, it'll go to that spot. So if I selected at bar, if I had this locked on the grid, I could go to bar 129 and put the beat at 129, but I'm just going to put it like at bar 33 or something. So import audio file. I took this out of my beat library, which was under samples. Beat library. Where did I take it from? Test beats. Okay. What do you got? You got some beats for me yet? Did I put it in a folder or did I just put beats in there? Test beats, old MP3s. Okay. So those are the ones that are called track 1 through 7. Alright, so is there any of them named or are they all just track?
Just track.
Okay, so maybe MP3. Alright, so I'm trying to find these same beats that I gave Kirk. So there's no issue. Must be these. Sound familiar? Okay. I use a nice smooth R&B sounding beat. So I'm going to put the beat in the project. I'm going to go down to this thing down here and I'm going to make it bigger so I can see what's going on. I'm just going to bring the beat like to bar 5. Another thing is we click on this bar here, to right click and make sure it's set to bars and beats. So now I'm just going to play the beat. I go quicker again so I can see where I'm starting. I'm going to play the beat and try to determine the BPM of it. Usually I undo the grid. You don't want to snap to grid yet because we don't know the grid. Go to project. No, it's not project. Yeah, it is project. Beat calculator. Click it. Beat calculator comes on. Pushed. Play the beat by pushing the space bar. And then hit the tap tempo. So 16 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's about 88.20. So I rounded off to 88. So I'm going to go into project. You can do 16 or 32 bar counts. Go to project, tempo track, change this tempo to 88, hit enter. Go over here, let me put this thing here. Here's a transport. If you don't see the transport, you can go up to transport and actually hit transport panel. It'll show up. I'm going to turn the click on and listen. So I know by just looking that this first kick is the actual one. So this is pretty easy. So I'm just going to take that first kick and put it at the count of 1 at bar 3. Usually I'm going to put it right there. If I go real close, I like to usually try to find a place of silence, like right there, so it's right before the silence. If you look in there, right before the silence is actually here, and then you can listen to it and see how it sounds. So that's pretty much on. So I'm going to go in the middle of the beat and check it. I'm going to turn my mixer on and lower the volume of the beat so I can hear the click more. The beat should always be set to be rocking at about negative 12 dB anyway. Negative 12 dB is about right here. You can kind of see it. Want your peaks to hit negative 12. This way you got headroom for the vocals to be higher than that. Alright, so we'll get this mixer out of the way. So the click works. So this beat, track 10, is easy to cut. So now the next step would be I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna put the grid on by clicking this button, turn it blue, hit it grid. We'll set the grid to beats. So it'll be, there's 4 beats in a bar. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna cut. So I'm gonna cut that piece with the scissors right here, right at bar 3. Grab the select tool, select that beginning, cut it off. I'm going to cut again at beat number, see it's bar 3, beat 1. I'm going to cut it right on the 2, and we're just going to create a little intro beat just in case a singer or a rapper wants to come in right on the beat. So I take that beat, and I did it fast, but control and alternate together. Let me go back doing that again. So if I select this and I click control and alternate and then drag, it makes a copy of it. And then I can just hit control D for duplicate. 1, 2, 3, and now I got a little intro. And I usually like taking those 4 intro beats and bringing their volume down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the first 2, 1, 2. There you go. There's a perfectly chopped up beat to the grid. Now you can do your hooks, your verses, and you can cut and paste, and everything will be perfectly aligned to the grid. And there we go. File, save, close. Alright. That's done. Now